Hello, I'm Clive Whittam and this is Gua Sha Guru, and today we're going to have a look at what you do when you've got really tight muscles in this area here. You've had a long stressful day and you want to get rid of some of the tension that's in your neck and in your muscle in this area here. So some simple techniques with Gua Sha. Now the first thing is you don't need to take your clothes off, especially when at the end of a long day and you're tired and all you want to do is flop in a chair. Instead of taking your clothes off, you can actually use a Gua Sha tool on top of your clothes. You don't need any lubrication and you don't need to worry about being a bit cold, especially now it's in the winter. Okay, so let's have a look at what you do. Okay, so let's look at firstly areas which are not here, which you can just take some of this tension away. Let's start with your arm. Now you can do this on both arms, but I'm going to just show you on one arm. So the first part we need to look at is on your thumb side of this part of your arm. We want to look at this muscle which is here, which is the flexor pollicis longus, which runs in this side of your forearm. Then you've got the muscles here, which is the biceps, which is the short head of the biceps, and then you've got here this muscle which sits on your shoulder, which is the deltoid, and it's the anterior part here. So this basically is just the thumb side here of these muscles, this group of muscles. So you've just got to get your tool and no lubrication, because this is done over your clothes, and you can just Gua Sha this area here. Just do it in one direction. It doesn't really matter if you're going to go away from your body or towards your body with the arms. You basically just want to get rid of tension. You'll find some tension in this area here, and perhaps in this area here. Okay, we'll go down in this area here. Now, the other part of your arm, which will affect this area here, is on the other side, which is the little finger side. And if you hold your arm like this, it's this part. There's actually a bone here. I don't know if you can feel that bone there. It's the other side of the bone. There's this muscle here. This muscle is the flexor carpi ulnaris. And below that, in this part here, this is the triceps. This is the long head of the triceps, which are on this side here. And so same thing. You can have your position of your arm like this, or in any position. It doesn't really matter. And you need to get this muscle, not the bone, because that's going to hurt you. It's the muscle, and as well here, it's the muscle. So you've got both sides of your arm are going to affect this muscle here. Now the next part is to do a local part in this area here. You've got tension in the trapezius muscle, which is a very big muscle which goes all over your back basically, and so again, over your clothes, you don't need to take them off, you don't need to put lubricant on, and you just need to dig in there and take away some of this tension. And you can go up to your neck here, the sternocleidomastoid here, which is up there. Again, over your clothes. Don't come to the front of your throat because of the glands that are in this area here, but stay at the side and at the back. This whole area here. And again, on the other side, not just this side. Don't forget the latissimus dorsi, which is this muscle here. That will also have an effect in this area here. So make sure you're covered there. You can also go further down your buttocks. This whole area there, which is the gluteus maximus, will affect up here, and you can also go down to your calf muscles, which is there's a big chunky muscle there in your calves, and scrape down there. That will also have an effect there. So in combination of all of these areas, it's going to take away some of this tension that will be in your shoulders and in your neck area there. And the best thing, you don't need to take anything off, just keep your clothes on. All you need is a tool, in this case a buffalo horn tool, but it doesn't matter. Maybe you've got a soup spoon, or maybe you've got, this one's a triangular resin gua sha tool. It doesn't matter. And you're not going to have the change in the color of the skin, the marks that are very obvious for gua sha. And you're just going to have a release of tension. Okay, so I hope this has been useful, and this is today's tip.